Hello, welcome back to the channel and to this edition of Nick Paints Things Orange, where, as you can see, I have continued to paint things orange. Oh dear! Oh, fire! You don't need a special tool, you need a special tin. It's the first time I've been able to take the cover off the car since the weekend painting. And for those asking, oh, rattle cans, I bet it's really orange peely. Be honest, it ain't that bad. I mean, if I can get really close, there is a degree of orange peely here. It probably looks worse on camera than it actually is. To be honest, it's not bad. Either way, it's just an engine bay. And if I put enough layers of paint on, there's room to flat it down. Because that's the only bit you're really going to pay attention to. Maybe a little bit here, but I can flat that down afterwards. Anyway, that's what it's like. Okay, so what you see here is coats number 3 and 4 of orange paint. So got in from work today and I went on and just flatted this down with a soap water. There it is, warm soapy water, 600 grit, just to sort of flat down any bumps, because chances are there's going to be more. I'm going to need more paint on this anyway. It needs a few layers of paint. So yeah, flatted it all down. It all looked really nice. Cleaned it all up, and I've hit it with 2 coats. So 1 coat's dried. I did get a couple of runs in coat number 3. Again, so I contacted my faithful friend Terry, who has said, "Oh, you need to warm. Yeah, if it's probably a bit cold, warm the panels and warm the tins." Thinking, I've only got a electric heater, it's not going to work out here. And it dawned on me, you don't have to heat the panel from the same side that you're painting. It's a mini, it's very small. Everything here is open on that side, barring this bit, and even then still a little bit. So what I did was, trailed a lead in, got my heater going here, not too hard. It's only on like level 1 and everything. And I've got my paint in here just sort of keeping warm, and there's just taking the chill off of these panels. You can feel it all the way through, everywhere you put your hand, everywhere you put your hand to feel, everywhere around here, it's all it's just warm. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to. And I did try and film this, and then in my utter failure state forgot to press record. Honestly, of all the things, you're making a video and you forget to press record. So there was an original intro, which clearly I didn't film, and then a time lapse of me sanding, and then yeah, I don't know what happened. They're just not on my phone, they're not there. So start again. You can see again, I'm halfway through doing something. So yes, they're on. I'm going to let that coat dry off just a little bit. I'm going to activate the next can. I'm going to give it a final coat. So there will be then how many coats is that going to be? 5 coats on here. I might even try and get 2 coats on this top bit up here and this bit on the front here, so that there'll be then sort of like 5 coats on there, 3 in the wings. So it's just got a decent amount of coverage. So if there's any damage or scratches, there's enough depth there to kind of not show bare metal straight away. Prevents rust, looks good. Enough meat there that if there's any runs, I can flat it down and polish it up afterwards. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. So I thought I'd just do a quick run through on how you do these 2K paintings. So you get in the bottom, the little ring pull comes in the bottom here, and you pop the bottom off, put the ring pull on. It's not like a really tricky one, it's literally, it's got an open end on it. So put it in, you pull and you twist, and that activates it. There you go, push it back in, job done. Now give it a good shake. And when I say good shake, I mean a damn good shake. Good couple of minutes. It does say on here, remove cap from base, insert metal ring into the lug on the base of the can, pull down and twist to release the activator. Doesn't specify you have to twist a certain way, but you know, can't hurt to go one way and then the other. But if I twist anti-clockwise, that seems to work for me. Shake it for at least 2 minutes after the agitator ball is free. So when you start hearing rattling, that's when you start your 2 minutes. apply it, yada yada yada. Drying time 20 minutes. On cold days like today, I'm finding it's longer, but with the heater, definitely helping. So yeah, rattle this up a bit and then more. So there we have the finished article. So we have 3 really good coats on the sides, probably 5 all the way through the middle here, and another 3 good coats down that side. You can really see the difference in colour when the door's open, can't you? Look at that, all the way up the top, all the way through into the little corners up there. You can't really see, but it is there. Yeah. Really happy with that. So the texture is relatively smooth, as you can see just on the edges of the shadow. There's a tiny bit of orange peel effect to it, but it sinks more as it goes on. I did have a little fly visitor, which is annoying, just here, but again his remains will flat out if I'm bothered, which I might not be. So yeah, really happy with that. So that's 5 tins I've now used. I've had a few people message and comment say it looks really good. Some people said about the orange peel, and so I've done a short now to hopefully, and you can see it in this one, to sort of show you how it can look. I'm just really excited to see it in colour. I was really stressed when I came home from work because it was, and we turn the radio off before I get done for piracy. Yeah, really stressed when I came home from work because it's a good day and I was later out than I wanted to be, but yeah, it's pulled together. The wife's helped out, she's done the school run. I've managed to get loads of paint on there. I can't help staring at it. It just looks so damn good. Look at it. Look at it. So, what's next, I hear you cry? You've got orange paint on? Yes, I have. Still a little bit tacky touch dry at the moment. It's not ready for any further work today. It'll need a little while, but subframe is just there. That can get put on next. But before any of that, I can take the masking tape off. I know there's going to be somebody that go, well, why don't you stop painting it there? Why don't you just sort of do this whole front section here? Yeah, I do hear you. I've got to draw a line somewhere. I didn't particularly want to take the screen out again, mainly because I've then got to get it back in. I'm waiting for the paint to dry, and it's one of them things. With the weather at the moment, I just don't trust it to stay dry for long enough for me to do that. I am going to paint the rest of the car in this colour, but I need to get the engine bay done so I can get the suspension on, so I can get it on the ground, so I can get the engine in the hole. It just cascades around the engine bay being done. It's one of those areas I can't get to when the rest of it's done, and you can respray the outside of a car. I can tape up to this line here. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm really happy to see these two colours side by side, because it really does show you how much more orange it's going to be. I'm really happy with how that's drying. I say, if the orange peel bothers you, as I've said in one of my other videos, and you get in really close, you can see that it has got an orange peely effect. If that bothers you, stand further back, because it's an engine bay. I've painted it with a rattle can in the open air in spring in the UK, so that's kind of, yeah, this is, if I had a workshop with a paint booth, dear God, I would be doing this properly with proper paint. There's no doubt in my mind that I would want to do bare shell, paint it, match the roll cage colours up and things like that. Right now, that's not on my agenda. Right now, I just want everything to be done mechanically. I want to drive it, and then it's more watertight, and then I can, in, I don't know, a year's time, put a top over here, make myself paint it, still paint it here, but I can actually do that here without worrying so much about the weather when I've got a roof over my head. But for now, I need the car done. I need it mobile as well, which is important because I've got some building work going to be going on soon. Not a garage, or a garage. But yes, I'm really happy with this. It's it's interesting to see the silver and the orange next to each other, because I'll be honest, I quite like that combination. I could do a line here and do the top half silver with an orange roof, do the middle section in silver or something. There's so many options. Silver stickers, who knows? I like the silver and orange. Everything I've done so far is black and orange, and actually I'm quite liking the idea of silver and orange, so I might now, when this is all orange, put a silver fillet strip back in, because I haven't had one of them for a long time. The bright work always was something I shied away from. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of glorious slow-mo so you can see the paint in all its angles and see the colour of the car as it's sitting there, and I'm going to call that the end of today. Next time I'm back here, with any luck, I will be putting the subframe in and building up the suspension. Don't know when that's going to be yet, just got to wait and see how the weather rolls, because at the minute we've got a warm day today. This is the only day this week, what will be the 18th, so I'll get this next video edited up and you'll see that I'll be putting the paint on the first time tomorrow, and then this one I'll get edited up and I'll probably manage to get it done for about Sunday. So you're sort of running the best part of half a week, maybe a week behind where I actually am. It's nice to get ahead. Grass fly. This was the bane of my spraying. I don't know if you can see it in here. There's a little tiny, is it green fly or something that's flown in here? Ah, stupid things. But yeah, right. Cue the music. Okay, that's enough for now. I'm going to sign off and I'll leave you there. In the meantime, if we get the bad weather, I'll try and get on doing the 3D printing and 3D design videos. They're just going to be little back burners when I'm not doing that, because as soon as the weather's here, not raining is now my priority. Once that's had a couple of days to sort of harden up, as soon as we get a weather gap, suspension on the car. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.